Alexander Sirianni, it's 8:48, July 4th. No, if you haven't put it together, a piece of this is there's a bunch of criminals who tried to murder me and have been stealing from me since like 2011 or something. I never knew. And then in late 2017, I got implanted and they started talking about people stealing my ideas from my EMR app Slack, and stealing my med school notes or something. And they were committing exploitation and selling my data illegally. And I was like, what the hell's going on? So I started writing to IC3. I didn't even know what was going on. But these people have been stealing from me for a while. And they've even been stealing from me even into 2024. They've been stealing certain ideas that are worth large sums of money. And supposedly I was some Illuminati didn't even know, and there were people making certain versions of my ideas, and these people were stealing them and then selling them. So that's another piece of this. But yeah, these people are stealing from me, and they have some debt they incurred gambling, and went in debt gambling with money that wasn't theirs. Is one thing, because it was supposedly compensation for crimes committed on me from 2011 to 2014 I didn't even know about. And then I guess it involved slander and covert slander and other things, and then something they did to my life in med school and something weird. But maybe illegal experiments and other highly illegal shit. But these people were stealing money, and then they got caught, and I was supposed to get some large sum of money in 2018 and still didn't know. And then what they did is they claimed I found some game that I still haven't seen today. And then they tried to keep this thing going, whatever they're saying. I was overhearing them, as I said before. Didn't even understand what the hell they were talking about when they're saying that. Then I supposedly won money or something when I figured out implantation and telepathy were real, and then they committed a political abuse of psychiatry, threw me in a psych ward, and stole that money. Then they started gambling with all this money and divided it up into 5 Illuminatis, as they call it, 5 Illuminatis. And they started gambling with this money, and then were manipulating bets and robbing people, and then went into some debt with this money. And now they've been holding me hostage for debts they incurred, gambling with money and property that was never theirs and was really mine, and they never had my permission to do such. And now they've been holding me responsible for their poor financial decisions and their crimes. How are these people not in prison? This is my take and my understanding of what's going on, and anyone who's an expert of this, who the hell is letting that go on? Because whatever I've been told, that's what I put together. That's a big piece of this. These kids are basically performing betting impersonation, stealing IP, stealing data and selling it, gambling with this stuff illegally, and supposedly even using property that's not even theirs to gamble with, and then going into debt, and then trying to hold me responsible for their poor financial decisions, and them gambling with money and property, and performing betting impersonation, and gambling with money and property and things that was never theirs. How the hell can they hold me financially responsible? And I never agreed to be any betting mule either, or give anyone permission to invade my privacy or gamble with money and property that's mine. So why aren't they all in prison? This is ridiculous, right?